Alright, first thing in the morning on the way to Irwin. On the road again. A nice pretty morning sun. Hey, yep, I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Ooh. Well, that trail crew's coming here and they've gotten rid of all the rocks. Amazing. It's the last time I come through here. All these places are still Helene devastation. I mean, just everywhere. These down trees along here. Well, after that storm, don't you know it was rough for them to come in here and clean all this up. Wow. All right, look at the devastation on this ridge. From what I understand, this ain't nothing. There's some worse stuff up ahead. But look at this. This is all from Helene when that hurricane come through. And this pass here, there must have been like it just depends on where the wind swirls. It'll come through these passes and it picks up speed. I mean, there ain't no telling how strong that wind was coming through here to blow all these big trees down. Hundreds of miles an hour. Jeez. Boy, it'd have been hated to have been up here. It's all from Helene. Well, I went but 8 months ago. I mean, 18 months ago, I guess. Somewhere around there. Yeah, that makes sense. When that storm came through, that wind was funneled into that gap right there. And just boom, just turned everything over right here. Well, they went through some chainsaw blades. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. The Nutlachucky River is Irwin. Okay. What is that? Must have been some kind of trail magic or something. I don't know. This is a gap road. Yeah, so that means we gotta climb. Ah. Gonna go swimming in there. There, gotta go up. Way up. Ways to the top. Get to the top. I'll get water on the other side. I don't want to climb with 5 pounds of water. It's around 12 o'clock. I always take a midday break for about 15 minutes. Every day, no matter what, I'll make myself do it at noon. At least 15 minutes, eat a snack, hydrate. I misrepresent. I thought it was, when I come up to the top of this climb, it was going to be another 3 miles to the water, but I wouldn't have stopped here. It's only about 4/10 or a half a mile. There's a water source, and it's going down. So I'm gonna stop at that one as soon as I get done with this break. But it's gonna be an all business stop. Drop the pack, put the water in there, and boom, out of there as fast as I can. And but usually I do that, combine that with a regular stop break. But that's all right. I wanted to show you something. These things keep the debris. See, when you're climbing up these mountains and hills, little pebbles and grass and all kinds of debris comes up, and it keeps them from coming down and going into the side of the shoe here. And yeah, these are definitely handy. I mean, that stuff gets in your shoe, and you got to stop, take your shoe off, and this, you don't have to worry about that when you got these on. All right, let's quit procrastinating, get going. It's noon. All right, it's 12:30 on this nice day here. I am a little less than 10 miles now to Irwin, Tennessee. Trail miles, where it pops out. Trail miles are kind of weird out here. Sometimes you can, because the way the trail goes, if you go by car, it might take 50 or 60 miles, and then sometimes you might go 50 miles of trail and a car can do it in 15 minutes. It's just weird the way it's how the roads work and everything else. I have no idea out here, but we're a pretty good ways from Irwin, no matter what. But I'll get there this afternoon, and I've just made my last water pickup. I'm carrying a 1.5 liters of water, which is my standard carry to camp after hydrated. A hydrated 1.5 liters will easily last me. I can easily hike 10 miles, mountain miles, with that much. I could do it with a 0.5 liter, but it wouldn't be very comfortable. And but I'm hydrated. I hung around that stop. Probably spent too long hanging out there, drinking water, and so I've got plenty of water to get together. So now it won't be much breaks. I'm just going straight there. The trail's it's rugged. It's rocks and ups and downs and all over the place. But yeah, I'm about done with the climbs. Pretty soon it's going to be a lot of down, and sometimes the down can get pretty steep. Yeah, that's going down there. We're fixing to switch back and we're going down that way. Inverted tree. Huh. Alright. I gotta get under here somehow. Shit. What is this place? No business shelter. I ain't got no business here. We're gonna go. That way. Take a little break here in this last gap. There's my setup right there. Here's my location. Appalachian River, 4 miles. Last climb. I got to climb to the top of that thing there, and then it's down all the way down to the Appalachian River gorge. All right, done topped out, up and over. That's a long way down to that gorge and that river. I'll be going downhill for the next 3.5 miles. What it looks like. We're getting closer down there. I can make out buildings and stuff. And got about another little church right there. That's where the bridge was. Down there. Wow. The bridge is gone. It connected that road that comes across over there to that church. There's no bridge there now. Now that's the city of Irwin. It runs along the Appalachian River down there. And there's a railroad. I guess it runs coal along that river. And then there's an interstate, what do you call that? Interstate leg, or that goes to Johnson City right there, along through this big cut here. All right, here we go. Getting close now. Well, that river's low. Trying to see where that bridge was. See the church. Alright. I just noticed something. Look at the bridge down there. See if I can zoom in on it. Look at it. That's the bridge. Look at see the yellow stripe down the middle? That river just threw it over there to the sky. And that railroad bridge was probably wiped out too. Looks like new concrete. That was 18 months ago. Look at all that white along there. That river gorge just flowed through there. This is about, I've lost count of the switchbacks. Every time it switchbacks around to this point coming down. See how close I am now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Uncle Johnny's. Not LeChucky Hostel. It's got new owners since I've been in here. Alright, this is Uncle Johnny died of Parkinson's disease, same as my dad did. There's where the bridge used to be. Alright.